Today I'm going to show you how to make no-fail, easy, classic banana bread. Grab you 4 overripe small bananas, and we're going to get going mashing those up. So take your banana, and we're just going to peel it. Just break it up into your bowl. Now you can use your bananas if you have them in the freezer and you were saving them for a rainy day. You can take them out, thaw them, and then drain off any excess liquid that may have accrued on them when they were frozen. Now if you're using large bananas, you can use 2 large bananas, or if you have medium bananas, then you can use 3. Now once you get them all into your small bowl here, we're going to mash them up with a fork. Now you can leave little pieces of banana in here if you want, if you like that texture in a banana bread. Now bananas are the star of the show, so you want to make sure that you have enough. You want to have that banana flavor in there. Once you get these all mashed up, we'll set these aside. Now the riper your bananas are, the more sweeter the bread will be, and it'll have more moisture. Now I think this is a really good consistency. All right, we're going to start putting our dry ingredients together. To our large mixing bowl, we're going to add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just going to kind of dig deep into my flour here, come up, and even that out. And then add it to my bowl. I got some cleaning up to do on that one. There we go. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. That'll help give it a rise. A little leavening agent there. We're going to put in half a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to put in half a teaspoon of some ground cinnamon. Ooh, that'll make my husband happy. An overfill of cinnamon. Take your whisk. We're going to blend this all together, kind of aerate it, and then we're going to get that leavening agent all mixed up in there so that the banana bread rises evenly. We're going to set this aside, and then we're going to get our butter and sugars ready. Got 1 stick of softened butter. This is half a cup. Boop. We're going to add half a cup of brown sugar. Now you want to make sure you pack it. Let's press down. We'll add that. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup white granulated sugar. I'm going to be using my electric hand mixer. We're going to beat the sugar and the butter together till it's nice and creamy. Now I do want to let you know that that butter should be very soft when you put it into your mixing bowl. Now I had taken my butter straight out of the refrigerator, and then I unwrapped it, put it on a plate, put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. All right, this step here will take 2 minutes to incorporate the sugars with the butter. Okay, what we're going to do now is start incorporating 2 eggs. We're going to do this one at a time. So I'm going to crack them into a separate bowl. You want to bring your eggs to room temperature somewhat, if you can. We'll incorporate the first egg, and then we'll bring the other egg in. There we go, just until combined. All right, I'm going to get my spatula. I'm going to push down the sides. We can make sure everything is getting incorporated. And then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I've been asked about this spoon. Almost spilled it over the side of the bowl. Anyway, this is a measuring spoon, so it has 1/4 all the way up to 1 teaspoon, and then I have another one that starts at 1 teaspoon and goes all the way to 1 tablespoon. So, okay, so we're just going to mix until the vanilla is combined. We're going to take the mashed bananas. We're going to add it to our mixture. All right, use my spatula here, get the rest out. Now I'm going to use the spatula to mix the banana into the mixture, just until combined. There we go. Now what we're going to do is combine the flour into the banana mixture a little at a time. We're just going to fold it in with our spatula and just get it mixed until all the flour is combined. You don't want to overmix or you're going to have a dense bread. Put that much in right there and fold it in. Now when you fold in, you go down to the bottom, get the wet ingredients, and just fold it into the flour, just like that. So come down about halfway through, pick it up. Another 1/3 of the flour there. Get that incorporated. This is what's going to make a nice, airy banana bread. And no, we're not from Arizona. You see my towel over here? We tend to pick up things when we go to different states when we travel, and this is a tea towel, and I use that a lot for rolling cakes, but I had this one here. So we're from Texas, Southeast Texas. We're in Katy, Texas. Hey, give a shout out if you're in Katy, Texas. Give a shout out if you're close. How about give a shout out if you're far away? We want to know where all of y'all are at, what state you're in. Let us know. Okay, you can see that that's incorporated. So I'm going to go down to the bottom and just make sure. You don't want to over mix. We want to keep that air in there. Perfect right there. Love it. I've got a loaf pan, and it's 8 inches by 4 inches by 2 inches deep. It's kind of your standard meatloaf pan, if you will. I'm going to spray the inside all the way up to the corners, the bottom, the sides. You want this bread to come out of the pan, okay? So make sure you spray it good. I'm going to take it over to my sink and spray it there so I don't get it all over the floor and everything else. I am using a spray that has flour in it because that will really help release the bread from the baking pan. Let's take our batter and put it into our dish. All right, I'm just going to spread it out evenly. Oh, I can see the little bits of banana in there. Oh my gosh. Don't forget what we're doing today. We are baking the world a better place. Banana bread. Now, all ovens are not created equal. We're going to bake this at 350 degrees for 45 minutes to an hour. It all depends on the thickness of your dish. Use the toothpick test. You're going to place it into the center of your banana bread, probably at the 45-minute mark. Pull it out. If it's nice and clean, then your bread is nice and done, as long as it's golden brown on the top. I'll be back with a slab of butter. Okay, I've just pulled this out of the oven. It took about 55 minutes. Where it got me was right in the center right here. I had to put the toothpick in. It wasn't quite done, so I gave it some more time, and now it is completely done. Look at that. What I'm going to do is let it rest in the pan for 5 minutes. I'm going to pop it out, place it onto a wire rack that I have right here. Just cool it down a little bit. I'm going to slather some butter on my slice and give it a try for you. I'm just going to go along the edges. Just make sure that it's not stuck. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, we're gonna cool it down some more on the rack. Okay, we're ready. We are ready for some banana bread. It's still warm. Oh, that's that first piece. Whoop. Oh, look at that. Let's take some butter and slather it on. That's the way I like it. I'm going in for a bite. Mmm. The texture of that, it's like a sponge almost. It's very light and airy inside. Mmm. That banana flavor. Mmm. Wow, that's delicious. Mmm. If you are looking for a classic banana bread recipe that's really easy to put together, check out my recipe. This is going to go perfect with that hot chocolate that I want. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all. Woo, get that butter on there. On the next episode. Bye.